Good morning or afternoon, Wildcats, depending on when you happen to view this one of a kind, hopefully once in a lifetime virtual 2020 Senior High Awards Day. Although, of course, this isn't the type of awards day any of us dreamed of, it is still a special day for all Wildcats because coronavirus or not, we had some outstanding academic performances this year that certainly need to be recognized, and that is exactly why the staff has taken a few minutes to record a tribute to the accomplishments of many. Normally at this time we would begin with senior scholarship awards, but due to the COVID-19, we will be presenting those during their upcoming graduation. That being said, I would like to take a minute to recognize and personally thank the senior class for all their tremendous leadership qualities they have displayed throughout the school year. The class of 2020 has definitely been shortchanged when it comes to missing out on all those wonderful spring activities, such as plays, prom, sports, or having that huge graduation where you are and your fellow classmates are the center of it all. It really is a shame that you were unable to take part in all those one-of-a-kind activities. However, even though we all know the seniors were shortchanged, they absolutely did not shortchange the St. Paul school or community. You represented yourselves and this community tremendously well throughout it all, and I commend all of you for your efforts and resilience. Thank you, seniors. Also, before I forget, I need to give a big thank you to Mrs. Wardeen when it comes to the awards, because she prepares them and gets the certificates together, etc., as she does every year, and so we need to thank her for that as well. That being said, I would once again like to welcome you to the 2020 High School Awards Day, and congratulations to all of you for your accomplishments.
Following seniors have a GPA of 93% or above. Because of that, they will win the recipients of the SPEA Awards, which stands for the St. Paul Education Association, and they will get the President's in Education Award. McKenna Anderson, Catherine Bauer, Alexandra Farabee, Reagan Klingingsmith, Tanner Maddox, Skylar Nelson, Jenna Pulowski, Brendan Plocky, Brooke Poppert, Joe Raisler, Jackson Seward, Anna Feedy, and Ethan Euler. Congratulations, seniors.
The National Honor Society exists to recognize those students who have demonstrated the ability to excel academically and who have been actively involved in the school and community. The requirement for membership in the National Honor Society are to be a sophomore, junior, or senior with a 93.0 or above, to function as a leader and or participant in the school activities and functions, to demonstrate the willingness to work for the improvement of the school and the community, to have all current faculty members fill out a recommendation form. There are 4 qualities of the National Honor Society. They are character, scholarship, leadership, and service. The 2020-2021 inductees are junior, Nathan Shear; sophomores, Tasia Alberti, Pilar Arellano, Rylan Burkby, Nick Bussey, Amber Dominguez, Trevor Dugan, Benjamin Feakin, Hunter Gravatt, Madison Hirschman, Joshua Jarabic, Carlita John, Haley Johnson, Jackson Klingensmith, Amber Kosmicki, Carmen Kosmicki, Emily Moss, Montana Morgan, Michaela Mervitka, Braden Peets, Whitney Plocky, Olivia Poppert, Andy Poss, Kristen Retzloff, Christian Thede, and Anthony Wood. Congratulations. The current junior members are Asia Ambrose, Angela Burkhart, Carly Dixon, Austin Dubas, Abby Elstermeyer, Brianna Ford, Taylor Getch, Tegan Hansel, Haley Hansen, Zoe Heimer, Carson Jacobowski, Josie Jacobowski, Caden Koshin, Rayleigh Kapersky, Brendan Knapp, Alexis Kramer, Ashlyn Lukasavage, Paige Lukasavage, Ashlyn Molly, Cameron Morgan, Tanner Mervichka, Gunnar Nyberg, Rebecca Paulson, Noelle Roan, McKenna Sorgenfry, Cody Swinarski, Samuel Thiede, Logan Vogel, Jacob Wells, and Tommy Robileski. Congratulations. The senior officers are President McKenna Anderson, Vice President Ethan Euler, Secretary Jackson Seward, Treasurer Tanner Maddox, Historian Brooke Poppert. Congratulations. The senior members are Catherine Bauer, Reagan Klingensmith, Skylar Nelson, Jenna Pulowski, Brendan Plocky, Joe Raisler, and Anna Thiede. Thank you.
This year, the St. Paul Art Department had only one competition, and that was the Scholastic Art Awards. This competition is held in Omaha, and it is our state competition. It is a very difficult competition because, of course, we're up against the whole state of Nebraska. We also usually have the Luke Platt Art Conference competition, which was canceled due to COVID-19. And I just wanted everyone to know that I have declared St. Paul the winner. Okay, in the Scholastic Art Awards, we had two very talented students win awards. And those students are Zoe Heimer, who won a silver medal along with an honorable mention, and Braden Stepanek, who won an honorable mention. And like I said, this competition is quite difficult to get into. So I think it's quite an accomplishment to do so. So I want to congratulate those students. I also want to congratulate the students who participated in this competition and may not have won a medal. However, I think everyone did a great job. I'm very proud of St. Paul's Art Department, and I think that we will continue to do well. So congratulations to those students.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. At this time, I would like to recognize some Math and Science Club and some Robotic Club awards and things that had happened throughout the year in those two entities. First of all, I'll start with robotics. This year's robotic game was called Tower Takeover. I've got a picture of the game on the screen for those of you that maybe was able to come and see St. Paul's home meet, got to see some robots in action on this field. But this is what everybody's field looked like at the beginning of every match, and then they were able to score points as teams were able to stack these cubes into some of those different high goals, low goals, and some of the medium goals. And also they were able to score some points by putting them into some of these side goals as well. At any rate, we had a great season this year. The season got cut short, of course, due to the COVID situation. In fact, if we look at our skills rankings for this year, we had one of our teams, Team 3601A from St. Paul here, that was sitting 10th in the Heartland region. And so really great job by this team and both teams. Our 3601A team for most of the season was senior Taylor, or excuse me, junior Sarah Pelk and freshman Kale Samidra. And then our other team, which was 3601B, was sitting in 33rd at the end of the season here. And that team was senior Taylor Ferrara, and then seventh graders Jack Thiede, Caleb Cashlin, and Colton Williams. Well, as I said, had a really good showing. We had two robots that was working throughout the entire season. And so we were able to really gain quite a few points. This team here, if they could have had that, would have went to the U.S. Open this year. And our B team had a outside chance also of getting a ticket punched to that, depending upon how many teams was actually going to be able to go. But as I said, that got cut short. So again, a great job this year. I look forward to working with all of the underclassmen again next year in robotics, and hope to gain more and more interest and more students as the year goes on as well. I'm going to kind of switch gears into some of the Math and Science Club Awards. There isn't much that I have here. Unfortunately, much of what we do in Math and Science Club takes place from about the end of March on. So obviously we didn't get to a whole lot here this year. We did have one outing in terms of Quiz Bowl. This is my 9 through 12 academic Quiz Bowl team. Senior Ethan Euler, senior Tanner Maddox, junior Cody Swinarski, junior Sam Thiede, Jonah Paulson, freshman on the team, Zach Hirschman is another freshman on the team, Aiden Anderson, ninth grader, Anna Thiede, another senior that was on our team, Caleb Baker, a ninth grader that was on the Quiz Bowl team, Brendan Plackey, senior on the Quiz Bowl team, Sam Kramer, another freshman, John Plackey, Kale Samidra, and Pilar Ariano was on our Quiz Bowl team. As I said, we had one outing with this group, and they did a really nice job up at the ESU 10 Regional Academic Quiz Bowl. This is a quiz bowl against over 38 plus teams each year from all classes. So always proud to see how well our Wildcat crew does up there. That's all I've got for Math and Science Club and robotics. I look to working with all of you underclassmen again next year in math and science and in robotics, and hope that everybody stays involved in those kind of entities. So,
Students that have a 93% or higher in all 4 quarters in their math class will get a Mathematic and Excellence Award. These are the recipients. Algebra 1, Rowan Hansel, Abby Hirschman, Cassidy Heimer, Shane Kosmicki, Clark Paternos, Maddie Stepanek, Kaylee Wells, Sam Wells, Gracie Ackles, Tegan Anderson, Reagan Behrens, Harley Bering, Mason Childers, Haley Coughlin, Emma Elstemeyer, Sydney Gowich, Isaac Hagan, Madison Harahill, Dylan Klein, Lauren Sladek. Trig recipients: Asia Ambrose, Abby Elstermeyer, Zoe Heimer, Brendan Knapp, Ashlyn Lukasavage, Paige Lukasavage, Tanner Mervichka, Gunnar Nyberg, Rebecca Paulson, Sam Thiede, Jacob Wells, Carly Dixon, Taylor Getch, Haley Hansen, Carson Jacobowski, Alexis Kramer, and Cameron Morgan. Congratulations. Algebra 1 Concepts, Alex Obermilk. Algebra 2, Pilar Arlano, Angela Burkhart, Nick Bussey, Madison Hirschman, Josie Jacobowski, Carlita John, Amber Kosmicki, Carmen Kosmicki, Olivia Poppert, Andy Poss, Noelle Roan. Congratulations. Geometry, Caleb Baker, Jenna Jacobowski, Bryce Knapp, Michaela Mervichka, Kaylee Ambrose, Aiden Anderson, Maya Becker, Zach Hirschman, Anna Jarabic, Olivia Kapersky, Sam Kramer, Jonah Paulson, John Plocky, Brianna Powell, and Kale Smydra. Congratulations. Calculus, Tanner Maddox, Brendan Plocky, and Joe Raisler. Algebra 2 Concepts, Dulcie Van Winkle. Geometry Concepts, Josh Jarabic, Haley Johnson, and Kristen Retzloff. Congratulations to all the recipients of the Mathematics and Excellence Award.
This year, One Act cast performed Jack vs. Jill, written by Dustin Robert Blakeman, directed by myself, assisted by Kayla Langer. We worked very hard and practiced every morning. Everybody pulled together to work on crew assembling and tearing down at our performances. They were a great bunch of kids to work with. Thanks for all the laughs, everyone. We traveled to Scotia, where we performed at Central Valley. We placed 6th. Outstanding performers there were Joseph Raisler, Austin Dubas, Carmen Kosmicki, Brianna Ford, Chris Moss, and Emily Moss. At conference, we placed 8th. Outstanding performers there were Chris Moss, Brianna Ford, Carmen Kosmicki, Emily Moss, DJ Arp, Austin Dubas, and Hayden Thurneau. Even though we didn't get the score we wanted at districts, everyone needs to be very proud of how hard you worked all year long. Outstanding performers at districts were Chris Moss, Joseph Raisler, Carmen Kosmicki, Emily Moss, Catherine Bauer, Brianna Ford, and Austin Dubas. Congratulations, everyone. You guys were amazing. And seniors, good luck on your next adventures.
Congratulations, seniors, on this awards day. And also to all of you for finishing out the year and getting these accomplishments. Today, Mrs. Herrick and I are awarding the Art Club members. First, I'd like to recognize our president, Zoe Heimer, vice president, Carmen Kosmicki, secretary, Pilar Arlano, treasurer, Genesis Dvorak, and Emily Dudek. Our outstanding art members for high school are Lindsay Clevenger, Michelle Ropers, Genesis Dvorak, Pilar Arlano, Haley Burkhart, Carmen Kosmicki, Rachel Jameson, Ashlyn Rowley, Haley Johnson, Zoe Heimer, Kaylee Poss, and Anna Jarobik. Thank you guys for having such a good year and persevering through all of this, and we can't wait to have you back next year.
I'm going to be giving out several awards for the high school band. I'm going to start with marching band and the drum major award. Our drum major this past year was Brendan Plackey, and he did a terrific job for us and showed a lot of leadership. And Brendan, you didn't even get me lost out there. Then we're going to move on to outstanding marcher. This year, this student just displayed a lot of great technique in marching and leadership out there also. And that goes to Braden Stepanik. A most improved marcher was a student that the first day we had our marching band camp, I thought, boy, he's never going to be able to march in step. And I'll tell you what, he proved me wrong. He did a great job. By the end of the year, was marching very well, and that goes to Zach Hirschman. Our Lou Platte Conference honor band this year that was chosen was Rachel Jameson, Brendan Plackey, Carmen Kosmicki, Brianna Ford, Skylar Nelson, Sam Thiede, James Caslin, Christian Thiede, Austin Dubas, and Braden Stepanik. The UNK Honor Band was, it's through audition, and they accept you from listening to the audition tapes. And this year it was Skylar Nelson. He's played in the honor band there every year, and that is just a tremendous accomplishment. The Class C All-State Band is also an audition procedure, and Skylar Nelson was accepted into that band also. This year, the Director's Award is given to, I'm giving it to a senior who displays a lot of musical talent, has done a lot for the band, worked very well with us, and I'm just proud to have known him, and that was Brendan Plackey as getting the Band Director's Award. Now our Outstanding Senior Award, which is the John Philip Sousa Award. This young man has tremendous musical aptitude and has displayed tremendous leadership. And this award is to exemplify outstanding musicianship and leadership. And that goes to Skylar Nelson. Tremendous young man. Skylar, you have done fantastic, and I look forward to seeing what you can do from now on too. It's been a terrific year, cut short, but I've sure enjoyed working with everyone. Thank you very much.
Hello, everybody. For this portion of the awards, I'm going to be handing out vocal music awards, and I'm going to kick it off with high school choir. Now, please note that I'm not going to list everybody's names because that's going to take a little too long. However, if you take a look somewhere on the side or behind, there's going to be a list of your guys' names. So go ahead and find your name as it's listed behind, okay? Our high school choir, I'm so very proud of you, even though COVID cut us short from our big district music contest and the big highlight of our year and the last 2 concerts. We were still able to do a chunk of things. And part of them are holding 2 concerts, very successful concerts at that, hosting Conference Choral Clinic, where we had all those schools show up and performed an amazing concerts with hundreds of kids. You were able to then second semester arrange your own music in selected styles. So within 5 to 14 kids in your group, you were able to just kind of bust out and be creative and get to actually create your own music. I'm so proud of that. And last but not least, I was so proud that we were able to conquer the loft. I know that seems kind of silly, but you were given a challenge and you faced it with tenacity and positivity, and that helped you guys grow so much. And I'm just so proud of what you were able to accomplish in this crazy year. Within our high school choir, we also have another subgroup of kids that need to be recognized, and those are our chamber singers. Our chamber singers are a select group of kiddos that do an audition, and we sing a cappella music, meaning that we're not going to be supported by instruments. We're not going to be backed up by piano. We have to know our stuff and be able to listen to each other and work as a team in order to be successful. And all a cappella music, it's hard. Majority of this time that we're working in upper level high school to collegiate level stuff. So I'm very, very proud of these kids. And this year we even had the highlight of being featured on MTV's Holiday Harmonies, where we got to record ourselves for 15 minutes, and then we were played on a loop on Christmas Eve, where we got to herald everybody in the area. So it was really cool. Those kiddos that are in chamber singers are as follows: soprano, Elise Arp, Kristen Retzlaff, Carmen Kosmicki, and Brianna Ford. Singing alto, Morgan McGugan, Pilar Ariano, Sage Schreiner, Jenna Pulowski, and Rachel Jameson. Singing tenor, Nick Bussey and Ben Feakin. Baritone, DJ Arp, Braden Stepanek, and Koi Rizika. And bringing up the bass, Austin Dubas, Jacob Searing, Logan Vogel, and Keith Wood. The next award is near and dear to my heart, as it is the senior letter winners. These kids have been with me for 4 years now, and that also means that they've been with me from freshman year to senior year, and they've been able to see the development of the choral program. And I'm so blessed and so proud to have these kids, because without them, I don't know where we would be. So here are the kids that have had achievement in choral music as seniors. Earning our 3-year letter winners are Heidi Cassell and Taylor Ferrara. For our 4-year senior achievement awards, Elise Arp, Catherine Bauer, Rachel Jameson, Morgan McGugan, Ty Ostendorf, Jenna Pulowski, Michelle Ropers, Catherine Sherm, Sage Schreiner, and Braden Stepanek. You guys are going to be missed. Next up on the list of awards are our UNK Women's Festival and Honor Choir kiddos. These kids were selected among thousands that have auditioned to try out to be a part of UNK honor groups. This was a day in January. They had to do their submission or their audition in late October, and 14 of our kids were selected. It's pretty rare to get a number that high, especially in a school our size. And I came to find out later that this was the most St. Paul has ever sent on the vocal end to this honor choir and clinic. So I'm extremely proud of these kids for all the hard work that they have done. They are attending the women's choir: Samantha Reimers, Elise Arp, Kristen Retzlaff, Pilar Ariano, Sage Schreiner, and Dulcie Van Winkle. Attending festival choir: Ben Finken, Coy Rizika, Austin Dubas, Dustin Arp, and Braden Stepanek. And attending honor choir: Rachel Jameson, Carmen Kosmicki, and Nick Bussey. Congratulations, guys. Last but not least, I want to give a little bit of acknowledgement to those kids who were in and participated in musical. Even though we didn't get to do our show, which we had prepared for, we had Broadway level choreography, and you were getting really good at very difficult vocals, and we had amazing staging, and our entire set was painted and your lights were done and everything was complete. We didn't get to perform it this year. Just because we don't get to perform it now does not mean that we don't get to perform it later, but I'm so very proud of everything that you guys have accomplished. And I still think that even though you didn't get the wonder of being able to have that performance, you should still be amazed by all that you have achieved. I know I am. Here are the following kids that participated in Addams Family Musical. As Gomez, we have Austin Dubas. Morticia was Pilar Arellano. Carmen Kosmicki played Wednesday. Jacob Searing was Fester. Chris Moss was Grandma. John Plackey as Lurch. Braden Stepanek as Mal. Braden Stepanek as Lucas. Alexis Kramer as Alice. Brendan Plackey as Mal. Rachel Jameson as a bride. Brianna Ford, Marilyn Monroe. Samantha Reimers, Flapper. Ellie Thede, a pilgrim. Emily Moss, a cave woman and thing. Genesis Dvorak, a flight attendant. Elise Arp, Cleopatra. Taylor Ferrara, Greek goddess. Ben Feakin, a conquistador. Nick Bussey, Billy Butcherson. Coy Rizika, a sailor on the Titanic. Max Swanson, a chef. Catherine Sherm, a groom. Keith Wood, disco. Sarah Pelk, a Western lady. Michelle Ropers, an old cheerleader. Kirsten Marvica, from the Baroque period. Ava Hewitt, a 1920s nurse. Sage Schreiner, an ancient Grecian. Heidi Cassell, an ancient Grecian. And then the following kids helped us out with all of the backstage set and crew. Dustin Arp as assistant stage manager. Kristen Retzlaff as sound effects. Reagan Klingensmith for makeup crew. Anthony Wood as backstage help, and Haley Johnson as backstage help. Thank you, everybody. Have a fantastic year.
My name is Ms. Holdsworth, and I'm going to present a personal finance award and then recognize my FBLA members. This year, during the required personal finance class, students completed a certification test at the end of the semester. Students who passed the certification received their certificates in their packet that you picked up during check-in. Please note that if your name was spelled wrong when creating your login, that's how it's spelled on your certificate. I also want to give a special shout out to the 4 students who received a perfect score on that test: Alexis Kramer, Paige Lucas Savage, Samuel Thede, and Logan Vogel. Congratulations to those students. My next recognitions go out to the FBLA members. You will see their names scrolling on the side. First, thank you to my officers. They're always willing to do the little tasks for me and were never shy about getting those items done. Brooke Poppert, President, McKenna Anderson, Vice President, and Cody Swinarski, Treasurer. Throughout the school year, FBLA completed various tasks to earn ribbons for the State Leadership Conference. Once a week, FBLA members collected recycling in the building, then took it down to a recycling center. A special shout out goes to Olivia Poppert, Montana Morgan, and Rylan Birkby for doing a majority of that work. During Christmas time, FBLA members sold candy cane grams and then passed them out to students and staff throughout the last week of the semester. With the money raised, FBLA was able to donate to the March of Dimes Foundation and the Nebraska FBLA Trust Fund. While we were unable to attend the State Leadership Conference at the end of March, 2 individuals were able to receive recognition for a project that they completed in February. Since projects were submitted to the state office in February, they decided to give the awards to all projects. Congratulations to Cody Swinarski and Cameron Morgan for placing first place in broadcast journalism. With a top 3 finish, Cody and Cameron have qualified to compete at the national conference. All 3 of us are extremely sad that we will not be able to travel to Salt Lake City to compete. However, we are excited to see how those projects place on the national stage during their online leadership conference this summer. Lastly, thank you to all my FBLA members for your hard work and dedication throughout the school year, and thank you for putting up with me as I was new this year and needed a lot of guidance. You guys are awesome.
These seniors have been in FCCLA all 6 years. They are Rachel Jameson, Reagan Klingesmith, Cindy Paxton. Our officers for this year are Ashley Gusavage, President, Noelle Roan, Vice President, Carson Jacobowski, Secretary and Treasurer, Carly Dixon, Public Relations, Paige Gusavage, Historian, and Brianna Ford, District Officer. Other members this year are juniors Abby Elstemeyer, Ashlyn Molly, Braylon Imes, Josie Jacobowski, McKenna Sorgenfry, Cindy McIntyre, and Zoe Heimer.
Sophomores this year are Amber Kosmicki, Carmen Kosmicki, Michaela Marvichka, and Pilar Ariano. Freshmen, Alex Overmiller, Alexis Bergering, Ava Hewitt, Ellie Thede, Kaylee Poss, Peyton Larson, Rowan Hansel, Samantha Overmiller, and Tegan Anderson. 8th graders this year, Cassie Heimer, Aaliyah Ecker, Emma Elsemeyer, Gracie Ackles, Grayson Rubish, Harley Bering, Kaylee Wells, Lauren Slottick, Reagan Jarman, and Sydney Garbage. 7th graders this year are Audrey Anderson and Taylor Nielsen.
Hi everyone, my name is Miss Gary and I am privileged to be the speech sponsor at St. Paul High School, and I had the pleasure of working this year with an awesome group of kids that you see pictured on the screen right now. These kids worked really hard for the months of competitive speech. They worked to memorize their pieces as well as create visuals to show during presentations or create skits. I was really very proud of the progress that they demonstrated and the growth shown throughout the competitive speech season. Each of them worked really hard, and I thought that came across in each of their individual presentations. We had a lot of highlights this season. Some of those highlights included things like our superior ratings that we got back, which is the highest rating that you can achieve from a judge, as well as Aiden Anderson's 5th place individual medal finish at the Lou Platte Conference competition. Competitors this year were Keely Ambrose. She competed in informative speaking. Asia and JC Ambrose were in duet acting together. Aiden Anderson was another informative speaker. Bree Ford competed in poetry. Carmen Kosmicki was our humorous prose entry. And Alexis Kramer was our persuasive speaker. Thank you all for all of your hard work throughout competitive speech. It was an honor to be your sponsor, and I'm very proud of you. Have a wonderful summer.
Hey everyone, just wanted to give a huge shout out to the dance team this year. These girls have worked so hard this year. They practice all summer long and do not stop until the middle of March. They're at school pretty much every morning for practice, working hard on their routines. This year's group of girls has been so much fun to work with. They've been by far the easiest group and have got along so well this year. I'd like to give a few awards that include Most Spirited, Outstanding Leadership, Most Encouraging, and Best Teamwork, and Most Creative and Most Improved. The Most Spirited award goes to JC Ambrose. JC is one that is always able to put a smile on anyone's face. She's constantly smiling and working hard to do her best. The award for Outstanding Leadership goes to my seniors, McKenna and Anna. These girls have been amazing captains this year. They are great in stepping up in many different situations and doing their best to lead the group with amazing confidence. You both will be greatly missed this year. The award for most encouraging and best teamwork goes to Cameron Morgan and Rowan Hansel. Cameron is able to work with any of her teammates in any situation. She's able to get along with anybody and is always encouraging the others. Rowan is one that is willing to do anything asked of her, even if it means walking on all of her teammates' back in the air to see if a certain trick can be accomplished. The most creative award goes out to Pilar Arellano and Taylor Getch. These two girls are not afraid to try new things and step out of their comfort zones and try to get the other girls to actually follow their leads. They give the team a flair that is fantastic. The most improved award goes to Tegan Hansel and Ellie Thede. This award goes to both of these girls because not only have their dance skills improved, but their confidence as well. Both seem to be very timid when dancing at first, and I feel that the dance team has really made them come out of their shells. Great job to all of you this year. Good luck to all the seniors in the future. You have been great leaders for this team, and you will be greatly missed this year. Thanks, guys.
A big thank you to all of our cheerleaders for coming out and supporting a great year of St. Paul athletics.
All right, so without further ado, our awards for the 2019-2020 year are: our AAA Awesome Attitude Award goes to Michelle Ropers. Our Outstanding Leadership Award to Alexis Kramer. Outstanding Showmanship Award goes to Brianna Ford. Our Sportsmanship Award goes to JC Ambrose. Our Hardest Worker Award goes to Alexis Bergeron. And our Team Spirit Award goes to Ellie Thede.
Hello, my name is McKenna Anderson, and I was this year's Student Council President for the 2019-2020 school year. This year has been one of our strongest yet shortest years of Student Council. This year, some of the activities we did were providing a successful homecoming, hallway decorating, and even did a new activity this year that involved decorating Valentine's Day cards for the Brookfield residents. This year, I'm proud to present these awards to the Student Council members for an amazing year of leadership. Freshmen, Aiden Anderson, Anna Jarabic, Bryce Knapp, Samuel Kramer, John Plackey, and Zachary Hirschman. Sophomores, Hunter Gravatt, Jackson Klingensmith, Carmen Kosmicki, Braden Peets, Olivia Popper, and Pilar Arellano. Juniors, Carly Dixon, Taylor Getch, Gunnar Nyberg, Alexis Kramer, Cameron Morgan, and Secretary and Treasurer Brenda Knapp. Seniors, Anna Thede, Ethan Euler, Vice President Tanner Maddox, and President McKenna Anderson. Thank you for an amazing year and congratulations.
It is now my pleasure to present the Lou Platte Conference All-Academic Team members. These students are seniors with a 3.5 GPA or higher, and all of them participated in a varsity sport or extracurricular activity. These students are McKenna Anderson, Catherine Bauer, Reagan Klingensmith, Tanner Maddox, Skylar Nelson, Jenna Pulowski, Brendan Plackey, Brooke Popper, Joseph Raisler, Jackson Seward, Anna Thede, and Ethan Euler. Congratulations. We hope that you enjoyed this high school awards day video. I wish we could have done this in person, but this will have to do. Students, I hope you have a wonderful summer. Please stay safe. I would love it, as would your English teachers, if you would pick up at least one book and read it. Please make good choices as well, and hopefully I will see your beautiful faces in the fall. All right, take care.